and thank you for joining me in this high intensity resistance training session, which is going to be an upper body focused exercise session. We're going to work approximately 20 minutes. We have 6 exercises. We're going to alternate between a strength exercise using a set of dumbbell and a pulse exercise. And we're going to do the exercises one after each other for 3 rounds. We're going to work for 45 seconds and 15 seconds to get ready for the next exercise. And in that rest period, I will show you the next exercise so you are ready to go with me when my timer sets off. I'm going to show you modification along the way if you need to do that. And of course, it all depends on the weight of your dumbbells. My dumbbell is 7 kilo each, and that will be 15 pounds. But you can always shuffle if you have fortune to have different kind of dumbbells. Then bring them, and you can do a little bit of a different with the weight sizes. So bring your equipment, do a little bit of warm up, and we're gonna meet you here, and we're gonna do this session together. Keep it hard, smart, and efficiently. So welcome, and let's go. You are ready and you got your equipment. The first exercise we're going to use a dumbbell. So we're going to go for an upright row. So staying up here nice and tall, bring dumbbells up and slowly back down again. And I will of course give you modification if you need to. So counting down from 10 during the 45 seconds, and after this one we're going to go for a pulse exercise. So shoulders are back and engage your core area. Bring dumbbells up and slowly down. So if this is too much, you can either, if you're fortunate not to have another set of dumbbell, you can go with that, or maybe if you don't, you can go single arm. So always different ways of doing it a little bit easier if you need to. So all about the muscle and the mind connection. So if you're doing the exercise, you're just swinging around with your dumbbells and you can't feel it in your shoulders, then go with a lighter set of dumbbells. So engage your core, staying up nice and tall. Inhale on the way up and exhale on the way down. And we're going to do this for 8 more seconds. So bring dumbbells up, elbows on top and hands below, and 1 more. Put dumbbells out to the side, ready to do some high knees. So leaning back, lifting up, engage your core, and shoulders are back down. So 3 more seconds before we can do that one, and up we go. Chin is in, shoulders down, and arms up. And you can do a little bit of a modification here if you need to, and you can always, maybe you want to go 5 seconds here and then you go on here, all up to you. So pushing yourself the hardest possible, but please look after for what you are doing there wherever you are. So leaning back, inhale. You know, after a pulse exercise, a strength exercise is coming up, and we're going to do some biceps work in just a few seconds. 5 seconds. 3, 2, and get dumbbells. So we're going to do a single arm rhythm biceps. So as one go up, we are going to start moving the opposite arm. So we are in work progress all the time. So one coming up, when it's on its way down, you're gonna alternative with the other arm. So a little bit of a rhythm here. Inhale, exhale, squeeze, lifting up, and feel the front of your arm. Make sure you are standing with a bit distance between your feet and not locking your knees, shoulders back, and engage core and pelvic floor for another 8 seconds. Squeeze slowly down, equal amount on each. Dumbbell out to the side. We're going to do a burpee with a push-up. So we're going to jump up, squatting down in here, do the push-up, squatting up and back up again. And I will show you modification. So lifting up, squatting and down. But you can always go down on your knees, do the push-up from here, jumping forward, or you could go up, stepping out, and stepping forward. And then the next time you're gonna alternative and do, starting off with stepping out with your opposite leg, so you don't put everything on one side. Or else you're just gonna hit it here. Make sure you engage your core area, so no hyperextension in your lower back. Stay steady still here for a plank position before you turn it into a push-up. And one more to go. Yep. Bring it up. Now we're gonna grab our dumbbells and we're gonna do a narrow triceps kickback and a wide. So a little bit of a position here out to the side. But every time we're doing the movement, we are gonna straighten out our elbows and flexion and out to the side. So we target our triceps, the back of our arms. So narrow and out to the side. Chest is up. And you can go single arm if both arms are too much, all depending on your place in your fitness journey. So do it where you can feel the muscle and mind connection. But do remind yourself, we only have 6 exercises, not 8, not 10. We're gonna do it for 3 rounds and it's gonna turn into a 20-minute of a workout. Yep, we are moving into a sit out. So we are using our ab and core. So down here, bending of the knees, throwing that leg underneath ourselves. So we are twisting and turning. So it's a bit challenge to get that foot underneath. Make sure you don't do a mountain climb across under. Of course, you can do that as an alternative, but if you want to try to do the sit out, you are going to go all the way through with that leg moving underneath yourself. So as a modification, you can do the cross under, so you are working still in your upper body. Upper body is just not only arms, it's also your ab and core area all the way through. So up for 8 seconds. Look down, inhale and exhale. Make sure that you are bending your knees so you're kicking yourself over your shin. Yes, that was actually exercise 6. So we are back from round number 2 for the row right up. So second round. It's always easier in round number 2 because that's why you know the exercises, you know the drill, you know what's coming up, and you still have lots of energy left. And for that third final round, you just gotta smack it because you know it's gonna be the final one. So inhaling, exhale, go both arms or go single arm. Make sure on top, elbows are up, hands below chin, squeezing slowly down. Go for a final 5 seconds, slowly down, reaching up and leave dumbbells down where you can see them because you are going in for those high knees, leaning back a bit so you are engaging your core. Shoulders back and up with those knees. So it's hard to get your knees up when you're leaning forward, but try to move it a little bit back here and arms are moving along to get that breathing going, or you can go a little bit less with your legs and pushing up with your arms. All about getting short of breath, get heavy impacted on your breathing, and that's easier when you put your arms up above shoulder level. 10 more seconds, strength exercise coming up for that biceps. Yep, dumbbells. So rhythm biceps curl, shoulders back, stay up nice and tall. Let's go. One arm up and start the other one coming up as you're lowering the opposite arm. Thumbs pointing out to side. Inhale, exhale. Yep, you can do it. Burpee with push up in a few seconds. Exercise number 4 out of 6 if you lost count. I got it for you. Up we go, slowly down. An equal amount on each side. Yep, burpee for with push up. You do the push up on your toes or knees, but make sure you have the good, complete connection in your lower back. Squatting down, or you do the stepping out. So lifting all the way up. Inhale and exhale. Or you can go down here on knees. Bring it down, but still jump up front. Or stepping up. Sometimes it can be a little bit of an agility issue to get those feet up in front. Yes. Dumbbells for triceps. Narrow and wide. So use the 15 seconds to get your dumbbells, get settled in, shoulders are back. So arms in and elbows out to the side. Elbows in to the side. Yep, stay up, chest up. Or go single arm. Just make sure that you can feel every time you do that squeeze, you can feel it between your shoulder and your elbow. Get in touch with your triceps. A little bit tendency of getting a bit slaggy and sad as we get older, but it doesn't have to be that way. We just need to work the muscle just as well as every other muscle in our body. Yep. Dumbbells out to the side and a good bend in your hips and knees for the sit out. So ready, on hands, and move that leg underneath. So you really need to force yourself up on your arms, because if you're leaning back, it's very hard to get your feet out and moving. So you can do the alternative between this one, and you can go with the mountain climber cross under. Inhale and exhale. So you should try to get a bit of a twist in your core, so you are working with your oblique muscle, engaging your full core area. Yes. In for a final third round. Count down, one single round on each exercise. Yep, we can do it. And reaching up and slowly down. Inhale on the way up. And exhale on the way down. So as you noticed, when you look to the side, elbows are up, hands are below. And you can go single arm as long as you can feel the contraction in your muscle. 14 seconds. Inhale. Exhale. 5 seconds. Da, 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 da. Final round for this one. And to the side. Resting a bit in our arms and do the high knee. So make sure you lean back a bit and get going here with arms and legs. So chin is in. So no struggling around with your head. Only 25 seconds. Final round or Do the modification. A little bit of each. It doesn't matter if you can't complete the full 45 seconds with high knees. Do it as long as you can, and then it will be better and better by time. Yep. Biceps. And good position here. Back with those shoulders. And ready. This being exercise number 3, and only 3 to go. 1 up, 1 down. Don't forget about your pelvic floor and your core. The powerhouse along with your glutes. Squeezing. 8 seconds. And equal amount. Yeps. Ready for burpees with push-up. On knees or on toes. 5 seconds. Distance between feet. And engaging here so you're not slacking in your lower back. Arms in. Jumping up. So if you want to target your triceps a bit more than your chest, go narrow with those arms in your push-up. 10 more seconds. Final round. One more. Yes. And grab your dumbbells. 2 more exercises. So the triceps and the sit-outs, and we are completed. And pushing back to the side, straight back out. So no matter what direction I'm moving in, I'm still working on a flexion and extension in my elbows. Pushing out to the side. Easing off your neck. Don't look up. Look a little bit in front of you. 5 seconds. Yips. In for the sit-outs. So we completed the final dumbbell exercise for this session. In for hands on mat, and let's bend our knees and leaning up on our arms, swinging that leg underneath, so you're twisting and engaging your oblique muscle. So this is our final exercise. We only have 25 seconds to go. Pushing it hard. Do the best you can. Inhaling and exhaling, and it's a real countdown. Final round, final exercise. Only 14 seconds left. Let's go for this one. Inhale, exhale. Keep it moving. Yes, beautiful. Timer to a stop. Maybe you want to grab some water and do a little stretch here. So easing off, relaxing your arms, loosening up in your neck, your shoulders. Grabbing hands behind, up and get a nice chest and bicep stretch as you're extending your elbows. And shoulders down. And of course I will put a link on top and below if you want to do some more stretching. So hands in, tuck in and get a stretch in your triceps. So this session can completely be by its own, working those 20 seconds for today's upper body focus. But if you feel like you would like to work a little bit longer, you can go ahead and have a look at my channel. I have different kind of workouts. I will suggest to do a lower body strength. I think there's a 15 minutes of workout for that one. So not continuing doing upper body exercises. So if you want to put something extra to this session, if you have any more energy left, I don't hope you have, because you should push yourself the hardest, then you can go have a look at a lower body strength session, or else you're just gonna do a little bit more stretching and hit the shower and complete with a positive attitude for today's session. Keep it short, and thereby you also, it's a lot easier to convince yourself that you should do a workout when you think about it. Just hitting it for those 20 minutes, cheating your brain to get yourself into it, because when you finally got your clothes on and your gear, then you're just gonna move ahead. So thank you for joining me. Until I see you next time, hit the subscribe button so you get notified when I upload a session. And until then, stay happy, stay healthy, and stay strong. Take good care. Bye.